what is this DERB? Disability Emergency Relief Benefit. Now, while the Canada Disability Benefit is being developed, DERB is the word. $500 a month for all disabled Canadians in all provinces. I don't know if this thing's real. Because for a minute I thought it may be the DERB. Then I searched DERB up on the Bing. Ruby Shine, all that. But it said something about a woman's pot belly. I couldn't find anything about this DERB. We had CERB. So for a minute I was believing this DERB. And it would help. For sure the DERB would help. We've had enough of the herb. We've had a lot of the herb. We could never get enough of the herb, but we've had enough herb. How about some dirt? I never even got the CERB. No, I didn't get CERB. Some people did, some people didn't. I didn't qualify because of my age and my certain unfortunates when it came to my family and all that. I didn't have you had to be you couldn't be tax exempted as I am. You had to be up to date with your CRA and all that. So I'm really in the hole. My family died and all that, so I was in a predicament that I wasn't able to yet start paying taxes. So I will in the future, but currently I'm exempted with my disability. I never got the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit as much as I would need it. A lot of people did on ODSP. I just finally did get on ODSP 2 years ago after 29 years. I got on ODSP. So that'll be good. Hopefully I'll have it, into my 30s and on from there and keep getting it all that. Now I'm happy with my ODSP, but I've seen it pop up a few times, the DERB thing. I don't know if it's real. It could or couldn't be. Maybe it is. Who knows? But that would be something. Uh, for somebody like me that's disabled, oh, they never got the CERB or nothing because we're so poor. We can't even get the CERB. I want to pay the CRA. I want to get to know the CRA. But a lot of people are dying before they even get to know this CRA. They can't even pay their taxes to even get on it because of the situation that they were facing here in Canada. I'd love to get to know the Canada Revenue Agency. Something my parents and their parents and like everybody else, but not certain individuals. And those individuals are on the disability and are on the ODSP and all that, but they didn't get any of that, unfortunately, yet. So who knows if that DERB thing's gonna come around? If it does, that would help somebody actually become get out of the exemption and be able to become one of those tax-paying people with all the revenue or with all the benefits like a CERB and all that. Because when you're one of those you're those tax people that pay the taxes every year. If you're that wealthy or whatever, then you get benefits like this response benefit, like 25 grand and all that. That's something a 29-year-old disabled guy like me would just dream to have. And other people had it and did stuff with it and whatnot or didn't. But they had that chance. Maybe we will too if you're one of those people that are at the bottom of the bottom with it and would need a disability for the qualification. Just being a disabled person on ODSP you can get the benefit. You don't have to, because some people are such in the hole they haven't yet been able to set up their CRA. They need a boost to be able to get their CRA up and all and going and all that. And then they'll be able to have the future benefits of being a taxpayer. And then the same with the government. It'd be an investment. It would be an investment into a certain group of people, which could be a lot of people still. Well, the ODSPers and whatnot, it's quite a bit of people. And the other ones, they're saying all the word is all of Canada, every province. Quite a lot of people, but it is a good way to put the money to use. It would be a viable investment if you got lots. If the government had lots of the dollars to, they're trying to pick on what they should do. It would be a good one. As I would qualify for it. It'd help me get onto the CRA with the being taxpaying, and then also other many other things. But who knows if it's really maybe just the acorn. I don't know what that is. There's a couple different ones. There's also that the Trillium, but I've yet to qualify because you can't qualify for Trillium until you get the CRA and all that. So this one will help a lot of people also get qualified for Trillium and be on the with the and also pay their taxes and not have to be exempted on the CRA with the CRA. Now the CRA is a lot less. They're a lot nicer to people that are on, but they want to fix it. They want to fix it. They've been famous for being a little bit nicer than the IRS and all that when it comes down to it. But that would be a good way to fix it for ones. It becomes worrying as much as they exempt. We want to be able to have the benefits. The benefits for certain times, it helped a lot of people. Those benefits. I've seen countless people uh, very happy with their benefits from that CERB. All over the social medias, there was people that posted all the new things, money they got, all the things that they bought. A lot of people started some good businesses, they got their businesses back, businesses in the economy, and people just all the way together got back into their day to day. But yeah, they got a large lump sum. They got more than just 500 a month. They were getting 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, all that. Where 500 a month, I wonder how long that would be. Is that an extra 500 on top of the already we get the ODSP? So it'd be a separate benefit, a new disability benefit. You have the ODSP, which is the Ontario Disability Support, and then this would be a separate, like a Trillium or something like that, additional benefit that you get to your account that would be exempted by ODSP. That's like a 500 a month, and then your total, and you don't have the same requirements as a CERB with tax paying. All you have to do is be on an ODSP or other thing like a disability here in Canada, and then you're able to receive that additional benefit. That would help out some good ones. But then at the same time, if you already are a CRA member on the Canadian Revenue Agency, and you already have Trillium and all that, then you do not qualify for the DERB. It's only for people that don't have that at all. They can't even save up the money to get onto that at all. Other things, many other things. There's all different reasons, but that could be your main reason to get on the DERB. If they ever did develop the DERB, they're talking about developing the DERB. Some people will get it, some people wouldn't. But the ones that need it, and that might not even be too big of a number. There's me, and then there's probably, I'd say maybe like 100 or 200,000 people in Canada that might need the DERB. I don't think it's that many people. A lot of people in Canada are doing very well. They eat good dinners every night, live in their big mortgaged houses, and it's really just not too many people. It might even go up to the millions or whatever. It might be a million or 2 million people or so that need the DERB. And then you got the extremely homeless or whatever. Well, then it would be a big growth in housing, and a lot of people you would need more housing built, and they're doing that. They're building more housing and more housing. But you can never have enough housing in Canada. Canada is such a large country that it's growing at such a rate that you could never have enough infrastructure. People could be building all types of stuff. You could have like that light speed rail system like there's all types of stuff that could be had. You just have to have them billions of dollars to do it. You got to have the billions of dollars to do it. Look at this. But there's a lot of open space. There's a lot of open space. Like not in the Toronto area. There's enough built in the Toronto and all the cities, but there is a lot of open space up north, in northern Ontario and all that. It's taken up too. We had mining, and then they mining's really big in Canada. Northern. I love the mining and everything because, well, you would know because I have the really nice Cuban link silver chain, the sterling silver with the gold. I have gold and silver and all that. How do they get gold and silver? They get it by mining. And I even was a miner in World of Warcraft. So that's kind of like my love for the metal and the resources and all that. I've gotten my jewelry, some of it and all that. But it's not just that, it's all different stuff. They got tin, nickel. It's for the currency, anything that they nickel plate as well or whatever, or nickel. There's all different stuff. Silver, lots of silver. Diamonds, look, it comes from up here. Copper, gold, silver, none of it's got gold and iron. Nickel in northern Quebec. Northern Manitoba, nickel, cobalt, gold. Northern Ontario, gold, palladium, platinum, copper, zinc. They got gold in Northern Ontario. Wow, I didn't know that. There's lots of gold in Northern Ontario. Enough for them to list it. And platinum. Sudbury, there's nickel, copper, cobalt, allied industries. Toronto, Southern Ontario, salt, uranium refining, exploration, mine financing, allied industries. Yeah, that is Toronto and Southern Ontario. I want to go to Northern Ontario. That's where I should be heading. Maybe I'll do my research into that Northern Ontario. Maybe that's where eventually, if I ever did have to start a new life, it'd be in Northern Ontario because the uranium refining and it's like a big open area up there in Northern Ontario area to a certain extent in certain areas, and then it gets real filter up there. Northern Saskatchewan, there's uranium. Fort McMurray, oil sands, yeah, that's right. Aluminum, Tillamook, Southern BC, copper, gold, molybdenum. I'm not sure what that is. Northern BC, we got another one of that one. Coal, uranium and gold in the northern Yukon. Yeah, diamonds are coming out of right here, eh? The only place in Canada to get the diamonds is right there in the middle. I will note that that is good. That's going to make me want to buy more of these Canadian diamonds. They also come from here, the James Bay region. But up here, it looks like it's big into the diamonds, right where it gets into that Arctic. Labrador had iron, titanium still doing right now. We even have these in the city I live in, Port Elgin. For the many contributions. Not only is it jewelry, but bike frames, aircrafts, clean energy, sports equipment, 3D printing, scandium. Yeah, metal is a sort of a weird substance, but it's a very important substance. Ox, Smith.